and today we are cutting silage in Kansas. And if you know anything about the current condition in Kansas, it's dry out here. So we're cutting some abnormally tall corn for Kansas right now. I'll just show you. I mean, I guess you can't really see it too good, but it comes up to the chopper. And most of the corn out here is like 5 feet tall max, if it's dry beds. So we're cutting some pretty good corn, and this is Mike. He is the chopper operator. And chopping is a little different than cutting grain corn. So silage is chopped at a higher moisture content, and it's completely different than running a combine. So we'll show you what's going on. So the number one different thing about a chopper is there is no holding tank back there. Everything gets unloaded right away. While you cut it, it's all going through those heads and it's all going out that spout. So you always have to have a truck to keep moving. So if you're waiting on trucks, you're sitting. It's not like if you're waiting on a grain cart, then you can still go until you're full. You're always unloading on a truck. Look at how good that corn looks. It comes up to like, not that that gives you any kind of idea of how tall that is, but oh, there you go. There's kind of, it goes up to the door on the semi. So that's pretty good considering the situation down here. It's whipping out real good. I don't know. I personally like silage a lot more. It's way busier. He's not auto steering. He has to steer with his hands, keep it straight. All those farmers on the internet that everyone's like, you just sit an auto steer tractor all day. Like, nope, he's out here getting it done. And they have a camera on their spout so they can see what the load looks like in there. And then they have pipe bag running. So this is pipe bag. We have this for wheat harvest and grain harvest, but that's the silage version. So you can see the chopper right there. Here's the truck I'm sitting in. There should be another truck right by that cutter. So you can see how fast everyone's going and see where they've already cut. So that's the blue where they've already cut. And then everyone else is parked over there yet. And they're right down there. So we're right there. They're right there. I just showed you guys that in the truck. So they can see behind them right there, camera right there, because when they're opening up a field, so when there's corn on both sides, that's what opening a field is called. The truck drives immediately behind the chopper when you're opening a field. So if the chopper is here, that truck is gonna be right back there. The ideal amount of space behind that truck and the chopper when you're opening a field is 1 inch, right? So 1 inch of space, but if something gets stuck in the chopper head or the chopper has to stop really quick, that truck is gonna go whoop, right into the back of the chopper. But they have like special little protections. A silage bumper. There's even not an Emma language name for that. So a lot of you guys are gonna watch this and be like, oh my gosh, that looks so hard, because he's steering, watching the truck, has to watch his rows at the same time while he's moving all those buttons with his hand and talking on the radio. There's just a lot going on. So, Mike, is there anything you want to break down? I guess we just stopped, but
yeah, break it down as we just stopped. So there's a lot going on. You got all of your controls on one handle. Like you got header button, header shut off, button starting it, horn on the back.
Oh, they have a horn and everything.
And you have to make sure you don't press the wrong button, because when you're just chomping away at 110% corn, you shut the header off on accident, you're gonna be pretty pissed. The trucks are pretty good. We have 3 positions for them. So when we honk them, they start off in the front of their truck. We'll honk them twice, and they'll take us to the middle of their truck, which in the grand scheme of things is about right here. Then we'll honk them again, they'll take us to the back of their truck, then we'll honk them once, and they'll do what we're doing now as a top off. We'll take them back to the front slowly, and then it back to the front, pull back on the hydrostat, just top them off real nice. Looks pretty good.
That is a good old load. She's a little empty in the bag.
Yeah, she's a little bit.
And then you got another truck that pulls up in here. That's Austin.
And then you start again. Just keep going through trucks.
So just remember, you can't hit the wrong button or it ends up really bad.
Yes.
So another thing y'all might be thinking when just seeing that loaded truck is that's gonna blow all over the road. And if you're not thinking about that, you're probably thinking about it now. But silage has enough moisture in it that it's heavy, it weighs it down. So when you're going down the road, like, you might have a little bit of stuff flying out, like a couple little flakes. But other than that, it stays in that truck pretty good.
Some of our trucks actually have tarps on them too, so when we're on a longer haul, you can tarp your load and go down the road with it. Helps a lot.
Now, what is considered a long load?
One of the last jobs we were at, we were doing like a 39-mile haul. And that's a pretty long haul, but that's there's a place that we go to that the DOT is not too friendly. That like 10 miles, we still end up tarping because if we get anything on the road, we'll get pulled over for it.
So there's a lot of things you got to know, like when the DOT is too grumpy. And just for a little reference, we are in a Kloss chopper right now, a Jaguar.
Yeah.
A 980, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a Kloss Jaguar. I cannot talk this morning.
But yeah.
He thinks it's superior. I'm still a diehard Deere gal because I haven't operated a Kloss chopper.
It's better.
I don't think I'm gonna get to today, but
it's better.
everyone has their opinions, and you can be wrong.
Oh, okay.
So looking at that screen with the back camera on it, I thought that middle in the number in the middle was his moisture percentage.
I'm gonna think about that all day now.
So just so you know, silage cannot be higher than 100% moisture. Oh my gosh. That number is not your moisture. I was a little tired this morning because that's just...
Not used to waking up at this 6 a.m. stuff.
Yeah, we were out here. So they started chopping at like 6:15. So we woke up at like 5:30 and we're just going at it. Oh, there's the horn. What does the 2 mean? If you remember,
2 means forward.
2 means forward. So it's like Dora the Explorer. It's like Ag with Emma asking you what the silage horns mean. 2 means forward.
It's like kind of a dictionary after.
So we're out of the chopper. He's hauling me back to the pickup. This is my friend Austin. You can find him on Instagram too, so that's how I met Austin. It's off Instagram, got the radios in the way. But he hooks me up with coming out to see case combines and Kloss choppers and the silage experience. So, got anything to say about silage?
Silage is awesome sometimes. It's really fun to drive a truck too fast.
Yeah, we're hauling butt in the field. We're going like 30 miles an hour right now. So
It's an everyday thing.
we're just go mode. Whoop. We're just gonna... Those silage trucks are a little more beat up than the grain trucks. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed and learned just a little bit about silage. I know I didn't explain everything perfectly, but it's about the gist, so. Oh, with silage, the whole plant, I forgot to say this, the whole plant gets chopped up and put in the trucks. So with grain corn, it's just the kernels off the cob. With silage, it's all of it gets whoop, and then boom, in the truck. Anyway, look forward to seeing y'all next time. Thanks for watching. As always, hasta la pasta.